Yeah, it seems like I'm always eating when we're live here, but
Good morning, folks. Rob along with Keith here this morning. It's 10 after 10 East Coast time. So that means where Keith is, he's eating breakfast 9:10 in the
yeah,
morning. And a couple of upsets
I didn't hardly
yesterday.
eat
Now,
anything
maybe not,
yesterday.
didn't hardly eat anything. You said you've been feeling bad too.
Yeah,
Feeling kind of rough. First off, let's go to the Friday night game. Oregon State 21, Utah 7. Utah now has lost that tie break all the way across the board to
let's
win
look
the big
this way. I
the
didn't eat
Pac-12.
until like 5 o'clock or a little after 5, maybe 6. I got some spaghetti and they came a little
Yeah,
side salad.
I made some
Spaghetti and
chili and had the
meatballs and
parents
side salad.
had some chili and had the parents down. And I was like, I'll fix Pops a hot dog.
Oh, and some
I mean, a
mozzarella sticks that I didn't eat
I
yet.
made him, huh?
I got a side of mozzarella sticks, but I haven't eaten them yet.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
finished spaghetti and meatballs. I got maybe a third or a quarter of that left, and I still got
Yeah.
a little bit of the salad left.
So Oregon State was a 2-point favorite Friday night to easily cover it. None of the jabronis got that right. We all went with Utah. Yesterday, daytime game, Penn State, Northwestern, 25.5 points. We just go straight up with picks. We all took Penn State. I also took Penn State, and I gave up 25.5. Keith, I'm not sure. Keith,
I got my scores here this morning.
the scores that you gave?
Yeah.
All right. So
State,
did you give up?
I went Penn State 41-10.
Okay. And it was a 41-13 game. I went 44-17. So we both did really, really well there.
I think that with that game I considered 41-17, and then I kind of was like, maybe 41-14 or 41-13.
And then 41-10.
Settled on 41-10.
Yep. USC and Colorado. USC 23-point favorites. I didn't like that. I did not like that favorite from the start. I went 48-31 and went 48-41. Let's see what Keith gave you yesterday.
45-20.
Yeah, so he actually went with the cover there. Colorado couldn't have pretty much come out and played much better than they did. They really played a really good, clean game. They got beat by a better team. They do not have anything to hold their heads down about there.
The first half was kind of a disaster, but then in the second half,
they had to climb themselves out of such a hole there. USC wins the game, but does not cover. I got that one right. Florida, Kentucky. Florida wins this ballgame 33-14. Kentucky wins this ballgame 33-14. I like Florida in the game. I missed it all the way around. Keith will tell you his score.
I picked Florida too. I went 28-24.
Yeah, we both went that way. We missed on both counts on the straight up and the points. Georgia and Auburn. I really, really liked this Georgia team before yesterday. Auburn came out and they really played a decent ball game yesterday. They had a legit chance to win this game and beat the number one team in the country, 27-20. I went 48.
I saw the start of the second half, but Georgia fumbled on the first play of the second half, and Auburn, then their quarterback was able to run pretty good. They ended up scoring a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia got the ball back. Well, then it looked like they had fumbled again, and the official even said it was Auburn ball, but on the replay you could see his knee was down and his elbow was down before the ball came out. So Georgia got the ball back. But, right there, if that had been a fumble, if that hadn't been,
that could have been 14 points the other way right there.
Down. Yeah, that might have been the game.
Yep. Georgia does not cover. I had Georgia covering this game. I picked them straight up. Obviously, I had them covering. Let's see if Keith had them covering 20.
I had Georgia 31-17.
So no, he picked Auburn to cover this game. 31-17 is a 14 points, 15.5. So he took the Auburn side. Really good there. He went all the way across the board there and did all the checks. Michigan, Nebraska, 18-point favorite. They won 45-7. Dominated this Nebraska team. I didn't think it was going to be that much of a blowout. I picked 35-23. I took Nebraska with the points. Keith?
I took Michigan 38-17.
So he took Nebraska with the points as well because it was 18-point difference. 18 points. And, yeah, you couldn't give up 18 and win that ball game, though. Now, so
Harbaugh might have been a little Saban in that, kind of Saban-like in that game.
So Michigan dominates Nebraska, no doubt about it. They are top 5 team in the country. Kansas and Texas.
But I suppose it's possible. Well, I think some voters probably will put them number 1, but I don't know if it'll be the majority.
I think Georgia stays number 1. I think they will. Anyways, Georgia was on the road playing a conference opponent. I don't think they'll push it.
Well, Michigan was playing
Kansas went to Texas. Texas a 17-point favorite. I liked them big in this game. I said 44-21. They win 40-14. Keith liked.
I had Texas by 10, 34-24.
Okay, so he actually liked Kansas to cover. Kansas did not cover this ball game. Texas indeed did the job there. Missouri and Vanderbilt. Missouri a 12-point favorite there. They win 38-21. They cover. I said 33-10. I like this Missouri team. I think they are full of piss and vinegar. I think they can get through this season with only 1 or 2 losses. Keith said.
I had Missouri 36-16 by 20 points.
Yeah, so they covered. They covered.
Michael said that Missouri was going to win by 20, so he was pretty close.
38-21, 17 points, yeah.
Oh, and the other thing, Georgia, Auburn, DeMarco in here, he made the comment that he thought that was a trap game, and we said no, but it ended up.
Yeah, it was. It ended up being a trap game. Yeah, a trap game. You're right. LSU and Ole Miss. Could you go any more teeter-totter than this game? Ole Miss played great the first half, and then LSU played great the third quarter, dominated the third quarter, led most of the fourth quarter, and Ole Miss just turned it loose on them after the can throwing incidents, which is really a shame. It's really, it's really sad. LSU was favored.
They didn't, but there was not much defense going on out there, so you get that kind of a game. It's hard to say a team played really well, but
24-20 is what I picked. I picked them to win by 4. They win 55-49. How about 104?
What was your score on that one?
24-20. I like the Ole Miss.
Okay. That was the one I picked the same, 24-20.
Okay. Yep. And
it went with
Ole Miss played well. They just they're going to have to come out of their funk there. They're playing at home. They've got to start playing better across the board. Jackson Dart did not play the greatest game in the world, but they came out and won the game. Oregon went to Stanford. Oregon, 26.5-point favorite. They dominated this ball game, 42-6. Stanford got on the board early, and they actually were leading this ball game 6-0. Oregon said, no way. I picked them 51-14, and Keith picked
I had Oregon 48-13.
48-13, so you had them
back
covering
in the 80s and stuff, like Nebraska would be playing some out-of-conference team, and they'd end up winning like 70-3, but it would be like they'd be down 3-0. They would score all the rest of the point.
Yep. Iowa State and Oklahoma. Oklahoma, a 20-point favorite. I liked that all week long. 43-21 is what I picked. They won 50-20. Keith?
Oklahoma had 35-17.
So you had them covering. Yep, 20 points. Battles of 21 is what you had. I had them actually winning by 22, and they win by 30. Oklahoma, They just dominated that ball
How
game.
many
They
was
really,
Oklahoma favored by?
huh?
How many was Oklahoma favored by?
20, and they win by 30.
Okay.
So 50 to 20. They
So
did the job. They
I had
played well.
Iowa State with the points then in that one.
What was your score again?
35-17.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 35-17 is 18. Okay. So he took Iowa State, didn't win with that one. I took Oklahoma 43-21, 22 points. And they actually did do the cover there. Oklahoma did the job. Notre Dame at Duke. If you watch three and a half quarters of this game, even all the way down to the last 2 minutes of the game, this was an outstanding ball game. It was great theater. The last of the game really, really got sad. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. 21-14, Notre Dame covered to 5.5. I liked it. I thought it was going to be a blowout. I got to admit it. Duke stayed in this ball game. They played really well. 37-17 is what I said. But they did cover the 5.5. I think Keith easily had them covering 5.5.
38-21.
Notre Dame.
38-21. You had what?
38-21. So
Oh,
they did not dominate like me and Keith thought they would. And then
we
on
had
top,
the same score.
quarterback Riley Leonard, broken ankle, looks like he's out for the year. That's what I'm hearing right now from the bedeviled down. It's the one of the student newspapers or one of the campus papers down in Durham. It looks like Riley Leonard out for the year. Ankle. It was severe ankle sprain is what they originally went with. It's looking like it's a broken ankle. He could be out for the year. Is what it's looking like.
Europe's at 14 points now.
Do what?
Europe's at 14 points now.
Yeah, and if you look at the last two matches, they're winning those two. That's the thing. The Americans, the next 4 or 5 matches, it looks like they're winning. But
well, maybe they got a lead.
Yeah, they got leads on 1 up and 2 up. So it may go a while, but we'll see how long it does go. But the U.S. cannot even give up another half point.
No.
Half point now does it in. Max Homa has got to win his match with and then right now, the rest of them across the board, Fowler through 13 is 2 down against Fleetwood. He's got to come back 11. So we'll see what happens there. South Carolina, Tennessee. I like the upset there. I picked the upset. I don't think Keith did. I said 31-30 South Carolina. You picked Tennessee to win this game, I think.
Yeah, 30-27. I said that one might go to overtime.
Yep. And Tennessee easily covers the game. So neither one of us had Tennessee covering. 41-20, a dominating performance by the Vols. Next, we got Alabama at Mississippi State. 14.5 points. I tell you. Saban looks at that point. He looks at that point spread as much as he does anything else. 40-17, Alabama dominates. I liked it 38-21. Keith said.
Alabama 27-14.
Okay, so he did not have them covering, but they did do a cover here in this game. Washington and Arizona. This might be the surprise game of the week right here. The Huskies, 18-point favorites. They win this ball game 31-24. They squeak it out down in Arizona. I said they was going to put 66 on the board, 66-17. They win straight up. They do not cover. Keith, did you have Arizona in this game?
No. I had Washington 45-17.
Well, yeah. So we both liked them big in this game. And Washington just did not produce in this game. I don't think you hold it against.
Yeah, I thought that line was quite generous to Arizona.
Oh, you mean to what? I actually thought it was generous to Washington. I thought Washington had a good chance of covering 30 points in this game.
No. I mean, I thought it should have been a bigger spread.
Yeah, right. So I thought they was being nice
nice
to Washington. I thought they were being nice to Washington. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, all the way. 18.
Well, I think they were being nice to Arizona because the spread was smaller than it should have been, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they saw something we didn't, and Arizona covers this game. We'll see if when polls come out, do they penalize Notre Dame? Do they penalize Georgia? Do they penalize Washington? Do they penalize Ole Miss? Do they penalize USC? How about the USC game, 48-41? And obviously Utah will end up falling back. Maybe not outside the top 20, but they're going to fall back. Finally, Nevada and Fresno State. I said all week long, I said Nevada will cover this 24.5-point spread. Fresno State didn't score but 27 to 9. Easily covered. I picked Fresno State to win 41-27. So I had both bases covered. Keith,
I went with Fresno State 41-26. I just did it a point different than you.
Right. So
I said 23 and then I moved it up to 26.
We did pretty well there. Now let's go to NFL for this week. NFL scores. And right now, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're playing this morning. Don't forget, 10-0 over the Falcons, and it's in the second quarter. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 10-0. Jags are winning that game. Steelers and Texans, are they playing tonight, or how's that working? Because they're playing in London.
An afternoon game.
Oh, okay. They're playing in London, though. Okay. Thursday night saw the Lions beat up on the Packers 34-20. The Lions were a 1-point favorite in this game. I picked the Lions in this ball game, but I went under the 45. Keith, Lions and Packers. Did you have a score? Did you have a score that you gave, or you didn't? All right. We'll get some scores from Keith.
I'm trying to find my remote. There it is.
We'll get some scores from Keith this morning, folks. How about that? Let's do that.
What? Write them down because.
What's oh shit? He's losing his covers over there, folks.
Well, I was trying to find my remote, so I forgot about the football game.
Oh, right. So Falcons and Jags. You picked the Jags, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3-point favorite. Since they're already playing, we won't get that score from you. I picked the Jags to win this ball game 30-24. Right now, they're looking good. Steelers and Texans over in London. I think it's going to be a good ball game. I really do. Keith went with the Steelers. I went with the Steelers. But 4.5 points, I think it's too much. I really do.
What is that game on Amazon or something?
Might be on NFL Network. Might be on Amazon or either Apple TV. I'm not sure. I can find out.
This American team.
ESPN Plus.
Oh, I don't get that.
No, I don't get that either. So it's 10-0 right now. Falcons have the ball second and third at their own 31-yard line. Steelers, Texans today, Keith. You picked the Steelers to win. I did too, but I don't think they're going to win by 4.5 points. I'm not giving that many points up to this Texans team that can score. And we know the Steelers, their strength is their defense. I think it's going to be a field goal game. I said 23-21. Keith says, let's see what he's going to say. Or do you like it? Do you like it covering 5 points here?
We talked about the scenario. It is still unlikely.
I like the Steelers
to win this match and put the full point on the board.
I don't like them. I mean, I'm not like real overly confident about it.
You think they win straight up, but you don't think they cover then?
Well,
4.5 is a cover.
yeah, I mean it's like, you know, when you're talking about a score or something, but a score game, they're going to have to hold the Texans down because I don't think the Steelers are a team that's going to score a ton of points. But I'll say 24-21. Just
24-21 is Keith's pick. All right. He says the Steelers, the Broncos, and the Bears. You went with
Bears or Steelers, Broncos.
You went with the Broncos there. They're 2.5-point favorite. So right now, if you were going to guess a score, you would say
Broncos 34, Bears 27.
All right. And you can see by my scores, I got him right there next to him. 34-16 is what I got. He's got the ink pen ones. So mine's 34-16. I just don't think the Bears can put that many. I don't know if they can put 27 on the board. We'll see. It's the thing is both teams.
I was thinking that, but I'm thinking, well, maybe the Fields will scramble for a couple of big runs or something, and then they'll.
Yep.
And
Eagles
the Broncos gave up a lot of points to Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami's got a lot of speed, but boy, oh boy,
Right.
they gave up. And the Commanders scored a lot of points on them in the second half of their game. So.
Eagles and Commanders today. Eagles are hosting them. They're 7-point favorites. Will the Eagles cover that 7?
Yeah. I think it's going to be like 38-13 or something. I think that's
all right. I said 38-17. Wow. How about that, folks?
Now we're Commanders fans, so we're kind of maybe in the pessimism type of thing.
Oh, yeah. We've been used to them letting us down over the years.
For decades now.
Yeah. Vikings at the Panthers. Now, you picked the Vikings to win this game, straight up.
Yeah.
We already know. Now I am hearing Bryce Young will start this week. Bryce Young, it's not Andy Dalton. Bryce Young starts.
Yeah.
They're on the road at Carolina. Will the Vikings cover 3?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think for
Bryce Young, I don't think really looked like he was NFL ready from what the impression I was getting. I didn't see him play, but from what I was hearing before, now he's coming back. Yeah.
You're in the head.
Score some points. This might be a good game for him to kind of get his feet under him, but I like the Vikings in this one. They don't have much of a running attack, but they are still getting a lot of passing yards.
Yep.
I'll say 30-20.
30-20.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, boys and girls, he's looked at my charts there. 31-16 is what I got.
Oh.
Yeah. How about that? Rams and Colts. Rams are a 1.5 favorite going to Indianapolis, but we all picked the Colts this week. So we straight up, we already think the Colts are going to win. Now, how much did they win by, Keith?
Rams are actually playing fairly competitive against everybody they play. The Colts doing the same, and then they're coming off a road win in Baltimore, which without Richardson, I don't know what his status is for this week. Do you?
I have not heard. And Jags just put another touchdown on the board. 17 nothing now. Falcons are in some real bad shape. Lawrence, 10 of 13, 100 yards with a touchdown pass. I can find out his status in just a moment.
And I'll get back to this. What game are we on now? The Vikings? No, we did the Vikings.
Rams and Colts. Rams and Colts.
But the games to me that they play in overseas, I just don't think that they play out the way they would if they were over here.
Not always. I'm with you on that.
I think they would be completely different games in a lot of cases. I don't think the Jaguars would be blowing them out over here without that trip involved and all that.
It looks like Anthony Richardson is a go today, is what it's looking like. Let's see.
Well, he's been moving the ball around, and he's a lot of it with his legs.
Anthony Richardson is out of the NFL's concussion protocol, ready to take on the Rams at 1 p.m. today. So,
I think this is a possible. I think there's a chance the Rams could win this game, but I'll go with the Colts to sneak one out here. 24-21.
24-21. I went 28-24. So, yeah. Ravens and the Browns. And Keith said he likes the Browns straight up to win this game right here.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Ravens in this game. I'm picking the Ravens. I'm going against everybody here. I just think the Browns defense is really, really good. I know they're top 5 in the league. I just don't think their quarterback is capable of coming out playing back to back to back really good games. Cleveland loses this ball game. But Keith likes them. And he will say, what would you say? First off, I'll give you this. They're a 1.5 favorite. So, obviously, you think they're going to cover unless they're just going to win by one. Yeah. So what are we liking here?
Yeah, I think both these quarterbacks will probably be making some decent plays, and both defenses will probably do good. I just think Cleveland's defense I trust a little bit more to kind of
even things out.
Keep offense from points on the board. I'll go with Cleveland in this one. I'll say 27-20. I was going to say 24-20. I almost said
27-20. Ed, guess what I went? Ravens 23 and Browns 21. 23-21 is the way I went. The other way. Yeah. All right. Dolphins and Bills. Keith likes the Dolphins just like I do. Now, the Bills are a 2.5-point favorite. I didn't see that. I just don't see it. I think his Dolphins team could blow them off the field. I really do. Nobody of all 4 sides, everybody mentions the Buffalo offense, Buffalo defense, and the Miami offense. Nobody even mentions the Miami defense. Do remember, they put 70 on the board last week. And the defense had to keep coming back out there every time after the scores. So the other team had the ball 13 times. And they scored 20 points. I'm telling you, this defense is better than advertised. Keith, what do you see here? Dolphins, Bills, what kind of score?
Yeah, it might not be quite as high scoring as some people might think, but it's both teams will score some. I like the Dolphins, though. It's kind of like, do I think they'll score 3 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns against Buffalo? I'll give them the fourth one, 34. Um, I'll say 34-26. I think the Bills might go for two somewhere in this.
All right. I'm going 38-20. I actually think this is going to be one to take them out early. I really do. I think they're going to really take Buffalo's running game away from them early. We'll see what happens. Should be good. Should be good.
Well, I think it's one of those games where it might be a well defensively played game, but there might still be a fair number of points.
Yeah. Buccaneers and Saints. Keith likes the Buccaneers in this game. Saints are a 3-point favorite in this game. I didn't see that. I really didn't. I went 23-20 Bucks over the Saints. Keith is going to say.
That's not a bad score. It's just without Carr in there, I just don't trust Winston that much. That could be kind of ugly for them. And then the Saints got a good defense, so Tampa Bay's offense isn't going to just run up and down the field. Yeah, 23-20.
You like your Bucks 23-20. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll let Keith go first this time. Bengals and Titans. And
the Titans.
And me and Keith are the only ones that like the Titans this week. I just think that injury on the ankle and foot is going to eventually come back around and go bite him in the ass. I'm talking about Burrow. I'm a big Burrow supporter. I would love to see the Cincinnati Bengals go back to the Super Bowl again. I just don't see it happening this year. And you like the Titans? What kind of score you think?
Burrow. I don't know if he's not healthy, it's going to be tough. I think the Titans will play probably their best game of the season so far. Maybe Henry has a good game. Maybe Tannehill plays better this game. He doesn't have a lot of weapons, supposedly,
but they are at home. That helps.
I think they'll play a nice, steady game. I kind of look at I'm going to take the Titans 27-17. That's 10 points.
27-17. Very, very close to what I said. I said 23-19. That's what I like in this ball game. I like the Titans. 49ers and Cardinals. There's still Cardinals believers that think they can carry it over from last week and be like, okay, they beat the Cowboys. Now they're going to march into San Francisco and stomp on it 49ers. I don't see it. I just do not see that happening. Wow. This is a different beast. It's a different quarterback, a different defense, and a different running attack. I really, really like the 49ers here in this ball game. 14 points. That's in line. 14. I think they easily cover that. I think they could have that by the middle of the second quarter. What are you thinking, Keith?
Well, first of all, Arizona was a team that at the beginning of the year, it seemed like the consensus was that they were going to be really, really bad and maybe really, really bad for a few years.
Right. And I tell you what.
And now it's like
they've actually come up and showed up to play.
They have. And then I wonder, they beat Dallas. Well, is there still a Dallas bias out there? I suppose there probably is because Dallas is expected to be pretty good this year anyway.
Right. What's up, Tim?
Arizona beats them, so maybe people think, oh, well, they beat the – oh, yeah, let me click on comments. They beat the Cowboys, mighty Cowboys, so they got to be pretty good. Well, yeah, but Dallas maybe just didn't play their normal game.
Dallas played a flat game.
They look kind of flat. They
did not play a great game.
People say, yeah, well, maybe Dak Prescott had one of his clunkers, and that could be the case, and I'm not saying that it wasn't, but
right.
I'm still. I wouldn't overreact and say Arizona, especially after
You don't make them a playoff game after that game.
Well, yeah, but especially after they blew that big lead in the second half against the Giants. The
Right.
week before.
That's what I'm saying. I don't call them a playoff team. That's for sure.
Yeah, they got off to, and then they lost to the Commanders, who all of a sudden aren't looking too good. So,
Yeah,
our favorite coach, Ron Rivera, we'll get to that. We already
Right.
mentioned that game, but oh boy. I look for the 49ers to. I just don't know. I mean, Arizona's defense might keep them a little close in this game for a while, but I think
I think the difference is named Christian McCaffrey.
yeah, you got McCaffrey, you got
You got Ayuk,
Samuel, you got Kittle, and I don't know if Brandon Ayuk is healthy or not. He wasn't in the stat sheet in the game a week or two ago. I think 34 to 17. I'd go with San Francisco.
All right. I went 42-14. I think they're going to blow them off the map, but we both had them covering 14 points.
The Groper is not playing today for.
Well,
who's their quarterback then, Michael? Or I mean, not Michael. Tim. Who's their quarterback?
Tim, right. Their quarterback is who is their backup quarterback?
If that's the case,
would you keep your 27-20 score if he's not playing? You got the Browns right now winning.
No, without Watson in there.
Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Without him in there, I'm going to flip it to an overtime win to the Ravens, 23-20.
23-20. All right, I got 23-21. So, all righty. Okay. Patriots at the Cowboys. Now you picked the Cowboys to win this ball game.
Yeah.
6.5 points though. Do they win by that much?
Well, here's the thing: you got Belichick.
Yeah, we just heard the Groper's out. Yep, we just heard that.
Belichick, a defensive-minded coach, had game film to watch from last week on Arizona on how they played against Prescott. From what I understand, there were plays where Prescott was throwing a ball that 3 Cardinals were in line to have a chance at.
Oh yeah, they could have had 5.
Get it, the next guy, and then there was another guy that had a shot at.
They had a chance to get 5 picks on him last week. As bad as he played, he really played really bad. I watched the game.
The Ryder Cup 14-9 now, but let's see, Europe is 1 up in the last 2, so they could maybe pull those out. Where are we at? Oh, Dallas and New England. But I don't think New England's offense is potent enough to go into Dallas, and it's in Dallas, right?
It is.
Even if they are home, I think Dallas
6.5 is the line.
I think Dallas's defense causes a couple mistakes by the Patriots. I like the Cowboys 31 to maybe 17.
All right. I went 27-20. I still got the Dallas Cowboys covering in this game. We both like the over here too. Raiders at the Chargers. Chargers are a 4.5 point favorite at home. I picked the Chargers straight up. This week. But I'm not going to take them with the points. I'm not giving up 4.5. I think it's a field goal game. Garoppolo's out. Yes, Garoppolo is out of this game. Concussion protocol. Their defense has actually been playing pretty well, and
who's the quarterback for the Raiders now?
No, I don't even know. I give them a chance. I give them a fighter's chance here. They going into LA 26-23. I like the Chargers to win, but not cover 4.5. I like the Chargers.
Let's see, it's Aiden O'Connell.
Oh, so we got ourselves an Irishman there. O'Connell.
Age 25 out of Long Grove, Illinois. That's in by Chicago. Played at Purdue.
He's a
rookie at Purdue. So
maybe he will drink a couple of pints before the game starts. Well, let's hope not.
I predict. Staley is I don't know. Can he find a way to mess this up? I predict the Chargers at home are going to find a way to all of a sudden instill a lot of confidence in his team. And the Chargers are going to roll the Raiders.
Really? You think they're going to roll them this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
31 to 13.
Wow. How about that? A roll over the Raiders.
They're going to roll over the Raiders.
Here you go. You want to roll over? Maybe. We'll see. Chiefs, 9-point favorites, along with Taylor Swift, going to see the Jets tonight. It's a PM game tonight. It's a night game. Chiefs, you already picked them to win. Do they win by 9+, though, Keith?
It's hard to think that they wouldn't. Mahomes just, with his different arm angles and stuff, he finds ways to connect in with his receivers. The Jets, if any team can, might find a way to take Kelsey out of the game, but then Mahomes will probably still find somebody to get the ball to, and then maybe he gets McKinnon involved more and gets his other running backs involved. I like the Chiefs to win this one. Maybe not a huge point total, but
by more than 9.
Yeah, I'll say 27 to 17. They'll at least cover it.
Okay, I'm going 38 to 12. The Jets do not make it in the end zone this week, folks.
Alex,
4 field goals. Alex says 51-0. F the Jets. Okay. And Tim says the Chiefs by 17. All right. Next, we got the Seahawks. They're going to be going on that same field tomorrow night, Monday night, going against the Giants. Seahawks a 1.5 favorite in this game. Yeah. You picked them to win. I guess you got them covering as well.
Yeah. Giants still a team that we saw the team that played the second half against the Cardinals. Maybe, but Seattle's actually been somewhat outside of that week 1 against the Rams. The last couple of weeks they've been better. I'll go with Seattle in this one. 26 to 20.
All right. I went 31-18. Daniel Jones, how soon do you lose your job? Do you lose your job before Russell Wilson does? I say he does because Russell Wilson wins this week. Russell Wilson's going to win now. How about
well, Danny Dimes just got a big contract though, didn't he?
How soon though? How long can they let you play like it though? How long can you play?
Then they go to Tyrod Taylor.
I don't know. I think Michigan should be number 1 ranked, and Georgia should be number 2. Just my opinion, though, says Alex. I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna In fact, I'll give my top 5 right now. How about this?
For him to take Lowry to this point, it looks like
Georgia, number 1.
be the two that are going to be the
What was your final
Michigan.
score in the Seattle game?
My Seattle game was 31-18.
31-18 Seattle. Okay.
I'm going to go Georgia number 1. I'm going to go Michigan number 2. I'm going to go. I know a lot of people you're not going to like this. I'm going to Washington Huskies number 3. Number 4, I'm going Ohio State Buckeyes. And number 5 right now, a lot of people ain't going to like this, but I don't care. Oklahoma Sooners. I'm going in number 5 right now. Keith, you're number 1 team in the country right now.
That's your poll, or that's the way you think it's going to be?
That's me. That's just straight up just Rob.
Okay, it has
That's
nothing
just the
to
way
do
I
with,
like them.
it has nothing to do with what you
No,
think the rankings are actually going to be.
No. That's the way I feel like right now. I still think Georgia, even after a bad week, all the teams have had a bad week so far. I'll do that.
For me, I would go Michigan 1, Texas 2, Georgia 3.
Okay.
4. That game for Washington last night concerns me a little bit, but
And they were on the road. They didn't play well great.
I think I would go Ohio State 4, and maybe Washington 5.
Okay. I got you. So we weren't that much different then. You said Ohio State 4. I got Ohio State 4.
Penn State's a team that it's like I want to see a little bit more from Ohio State against good competition before I put them.
When are you going to lose? You go lose one. We know you are Penn State. Penn State, you always lose one. Well, it's to Michigan. You always lose.
I'm more interested in what Ohio State's going to do right now. I mean, I want to see kind of what they're going to do.
Penn State is USC. Penn State and USC is the same. They both are going to blow up. They're both going to blow up in our face before it's over with, and I think Texas will too. Next week we're going to find out. Oklahoma plays Texas next week. How about that?
Yeah.
And I actually like Oklahoma in that ball game to win.
And what are your thoughts on Maryland right now? Because they're kind of rolling along.
They've lost one, or they haven't lost at all yet.
No, they haven't lost. They've won all their games comfortably. They beat Townsend 38-6. Now you know how strong Townsend is. I mean,
Towson State. They're not just Towson. They are Towson State.
Okay,
so they're for real. Oh yeah, when you state them up, you know you're really good. You do know who's coming to town next week. Ohio State. They're coming to town next week to Maryland.
No, it's at Ohio State.
Oh, is it? I thought they were going to Maryland. I thought they were going to Maryland next week.
Yeah, Maryland is in play in Charlotte. Well, that's the reason I'm talking about Maryland, because of the
Ohio State. Okay. Well,
they beat Charlotte 38-20.
College football games next week.
They beat Virginia 42-14. Now, Virginia, they haven't won a game, have they?
Virginia, did they win this past weekend? If they did, that would be the first,
didn't they? I think they lost to Boston College. I miss
Boston College.
Hi, Keith. How are you?
Alex, we're hoping the Duke quarterback's okay. It looks like a broken ankle. It looks like he's out for the year. So I think he's okay, but not okay to play.
Beat Michigan State 31-9. And then beat Indiana 44-17.
Yeah, so they don't have the strongest resume going on them right. No. That was Maryland. Was that Maryland? Was that yeah? They haven't played a lot yet. They're going to Ohio State. We're going to find out exactly what they're all about.
Yeah, their schedule. I mean, they play Ohio State, then they got a couple games they should win with Illinois and Northwestern. But then they get Penn State, Nebraska, home against Michigan, and at Rutgers. to finish.
I think we've got at least 5 top 15 teams go down next week. And obviously, a lot of people will say, "Well, how about that game?" I don't think so. I think Maryland is a team. I think Maryland they still got a ways to go. I think Ohio State wins that ball game. LSU Missouri. LSU number 13 in the country, number 23 Missouri. They're undefeated.
Well, LSU's not going to be 13 when they play. Oklahoma's going to
No,
pass.
they can't be. They're not going to be 13. Right.
North Carolina
Washington
might pass.
State.
Washington
North
State's
Carolina.
gonna pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe even Miami.
They'll probably be close to 20. They'll be close to 20. They will be.
And the Beavers.
I think it's going to be a really good ball game. Yep. I think it's going to be a good ball game. I really do. I'll save my pick for later, but
20.
Yeah.
19.
Oklahoma, number 14. Oklahoma right now is 14. They're probably going to come right there close to the precipice of top 10 against number 3 Texas. I think this is when I really do. I think this is when the ball drops and Texas comes back to reality. You're not as good as a lot of people say you are. You're not a national championship contender. You're not. You're just not. You're not going to be in the bowl championship. Oklahoma's going to come in there and beat them next week. I don't even think it's going to be that great.
Well,
a game.
Alabama's probably got.
I think they're going to
up to number. Well, actually, Alabama they might move up to number 9 because they might drop Washington State a little bit after that close game against Arizona. Utah is going to drop.
No. They didn't play Arizona. That was Washington, not State.
I said Washington.
Oh, I thought you said they dropped Washington State. Oh, okay.
No. Well, maybe I said that, but I didn't mean that.
Okay. Washington State.
Alabama will probably pass Notre Dame. They'll probably pass, they might pass Notre Dame after a close game against Duke. They'll probably pass Utah, and they might pass Washington.
I just don't see Washington drop. I don't see Washington dropping into top 10 for that performance. I really don't. They might. I don't think so though. Washington State, UCLA's got to show something this week. I mean, they dropped the ball just like Utah did. They did that a few weeks ago. They're at home against Washington State. I ain't even looked at an opening line on it yet, but you got to think Washington State's favored by 2 or 3 points here. I think it's going to be an excellent ball game. Syracuse at North Carolina. North Carolina, they lose to Duke early in the year. Other than that, they haven't lost. They lost to Duke. They're 15th in the country. Graham Mertz. So I think Carolina's going to be for real. At home, they'll beat Syracuse. Alabama, Texas A&M. Beep, beep, beep. Remember that this is all. Anytime these two teams play, it's upset alert time. I don't care I don't care where they're playing now.
Oh, Europe just won it. You got the half point.
Did they?
Yeah.
They got the cup. Okay. Alabama, Texas A&M. I really, really think this could be a really good ball game. We'll see what happens there. Virginia Tech going to Florida State, lamb to the slaughter. This is really not going to be fun to watch. They could put a 50-burger on Tech. UCF at Kansas. This could be a little bit of an alerting game right here. Kansas, we know they just laid an egg against Texas. They're coming back home. They've got to play good there. Vanderbilt at Florida. Alex's favorite quarterback, Graham Mertz, gets to prove himself against Vanderbilt. We'll see what happens there. Kentucky going to Georgia. We'll see. We'll really see how good this Kentucky team is. They're undefeated, right? Didn't they win this weekend? Didn't Kentucky win this weekend? Or did
they beat Florida easily.
Yeah. They're undefeated, just like Louisville. Both Kentucky teams are undefeated. I I just don't know. I just don't know if they get the firepower to go to Georgia between the hedges and win that game. I think that's a big ask. Notre Dame at Louisville. This might be the game of the week. Louisville's undefeated. Notre Dame is going there. They just left Duke. They're on their way back home, and then they're going to be in Louisville next week. That's going to be a tough place to play. It really is. Louisville's a good team. We will think, I'll be thinking it over all week long. Louisville's not, they're going to be in the top 25 this week. And Notre Dame, we'll see what happens with them. Arkansas, Ole Miss, man, oh man. Jackson Dart did not play a good game yesterday, and they won. They beat an LSU team that had them down by, 12. Ole Miss is at home.
He didn't play well. What is it that you're saying?
He threw the ball around a lot, some, and look, he doesn't feel pressure like some of the quarterbacks do. I don't like his pocket presence a lot. A lot of times he'll run right into somebody that's coming after him rather than get, kind of feel the pressure from behind and run the other way or whatever. He doesn't feel the pressure good. So I don't know whether he doesn't see the field well or what. Jackson Dart, I thought maybe could have been a top 1 or 2 rounds last year. This year, I don't think he's helping his cause. He can help it a lot this week by beating Arkansas. They're going to be tested. Michigan going to Minnesota. I'll tell you what, if you ever want to put up a game that could be a spoiler game, that's it right here. Minnesota, man. Minnesota, PJ Fleck, there's a darn good chance he's going to get that Michigan State job. Michigan State finally fired their coach. They did it. But I'm finding out a lot of information here now that
they gave the U.S. another point.
Okay. Well, Mel Tucker. This is what happened with Mel Tucker
at Michigan State.
Yeah, a young lady gave him her phone number. He called her and proceeded to lower his pants on a video call, and he started masturbating while she was talking to him on the phone. After the call, she took one of those still photos of him and turned it in. She was on the phone with this son of a bitch. What the hell? Then you gonna turn him in? Something's up here. I don't know whether the school put her up to doing this shit or what happened. The school wanted him out. They do not want to pay this $80+ million to this guy. Something's up. Something's up with this. They're going to court about it, but there's something rotten in Michigan.
It sounds kind of like a conspiracy, but it's just whether or not it's real or not, I don't know. Michigan State, they still got the whole thing with that doctor up there, that guy that was.
Oh yeah, with it volleyball players and stuff.
Well, the gymnasts, I think it was.
Oh, was it gymnasts and volleyball players? I think, yeah. Georgia Tech going to Miami. I think Miami's undefeated. I think they are. Miami could be a team to watch out for in the ACC. Oregon State going to Cal. Oregon State played Thursday night. They're going to have 3 extra days off. Going to Cal, I think this could be a easy game. Arizona goes to USC. Huh?
You think Cal is a team to look out for?
I think Oregon State should be able to walk into Cal and just stomp them. Arizona going to USC. Arizona just put a fright into Washington. It's not going to happen in USC next week. It's not going to happen. USC should win that game, win it easily, but there's going to be some top 15 teams go down, a.k.a. I think Alabama could.
So Kentucky, Louisville, Maryland, do you think any of those 3 do you think they crack the top 25?
Yes.
Kansas is probably going to drop out. Florida might drop out. What was the final in the Fresno State-Nevada game last night?
Fresno State won that ball game 27-9. They pretty much dominated Nevada. Yep. So they won't fall.
So
So
Florida State and Kansas might drop out, which means Kentucky and Louisville might jump up. So
you say
Maryland would be just on the outside.
Florida State.
No, Kentucky and Louisville. I said
Okay.
Florida and Kansas.
Oh, Florida and Kansas. Yeah, Kansas will drop out. Florida will drop out.
Yeah, and Kentucky and Louisville might move up.
Missouri will move up. Missouri was 23rd.
Yeah, but I mean, from outside the top 25.
Yeah.
Kentucky and Louisville might move up in there.
Right. It'll be some undefeated teams. It's going to be 22, 23, 24, and 25. Yeah.
Alex, who's the worst quarterback in the NFL?
JUSTINFIE.
I don't know if he's the worst, but
name a better one.
He's just bad on a real bad team.
Name a better one. You can't.
Name a worse one.
Huh?
Name a worse one.
You can't.
Zach Wilson?
No.
I would take him over Zach Wilson, I think. Wilson just doesn't have any confidence. He doesn't run it off.
He doesn't throw it to the other team quite as often. Zach Wilson.
Ohio State.
You get a marketing product when you get Zach Wilson.
Oh man, Ohio State quarterbacks. Gotta love them.
Hey! I ain't say nothing about Stroud. Stroud's playing well.
Stroud's doing good.
Stroud's come out the gate playing well. Now
he might be the
right. Will he end up crashing and burning? Let's hope not. But
oh, geez.
And let me ask you this, Keith. What would be a successful season? What kind of record in Houston this year?
Well,
let's say they go 6-11. Let's say they go 6-11.
That would be pretty decent, I guess.
I think 5-12, 6-11. I think it's showing signs. That's what I think. That's what Tim says. 6-11 would be successful. I think it would be. They got to play Colts twice.
Rob, look at their schedule. Every game is winnable.
For who?
The Texans.
Well, it could be every game is winnable.
Okay. Tell me a game here that isn't winnable for them.
I understand that. They're not running the table going to the playoffs.
I know, but I'm just saying, name a game that's not winnable. They're home against Pittsburgh, at Atlanta, home against New Orleans, at Carolina, home against Tampa Bay, at Cincinnati, if Cincinnati isn't playing any better by then, home against Arizona, home against Jacksonville, home against Denver, at the Jets, oh boy, at the Titans, home against the Browns. Now that might be one of the toughest ones they have left.
Home against the Titans and then the Colts. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they got a.
Oh no, it's not like. Look, if he plays really, really, really good out of his mind, they can go 10-7. They can do it. They can go 10-7. I don't think it happens because right now, what's their record?
Well, looking at their schedule, I think they need to win probably about 7 to consider it a successful season at this point.
Yeah, maybe so. They're 1-2 right now, though, and if they lose today,
Tim might be right. I might be getting a little out over my skis, but
all right. How about for the Bears? How about for the Bears?
If the Bears get one win.
Come on now. Really. I mean, you cannot say that's a successful season if they win one. Don't go that way. Don't.
Well,
Let me ask you this: if they go 6-11, is it a successful season?
I think they need to win probably about six as well.
6
At least
games.
5 at this point when you're 0-3. But I would say
All right.
6. But they they have a tougher schedule, I think, than Houston.
Well, I'm sure they do, but I mean, you got to win the games put in front of you. They got the Commanders next week.
Yeah,
That's Thursday night game.
tell you what, right now, if the Commanders don't play better this week, I might pick the Bears.
I can't. Even if Howell goes down hurt, the only way I can pick the Bears is if Fields is out next week. Then I might be able to pick the Bears. As long as he's quarterback, I ain't
pick the Bears, even when the Bears are better than the Commanders usually.
I'll take them if they got a quarterback who knows left from right. Vikings are going to the Bears. Raiders, that's a winnable game, maybe. Raiders going to the Bears.
Yeah,
Bears going to the Saints. I don't like that chance.
Well, the Chargers game.
Oh yeah, that as bad as I don't like I don't like you, kid. They'll beat the Bears. Panthers at the Bears. That's a winnable game. So that's 3. Bears at Lions, they ain't winning that one. Bears at Vikings, I don't think they're going to win that. Lions at the Bears, I don't think they're going to win that. Bears at the Browns, I don't think they can win that. Cardinals at the Bears. That's winnable, but I don't think they'll win it. Bears at the
all this and my TV's on. Has it been kind of interrupting? I should turn it down.
Pat McAfee responds to Ryan Leaf. Jake Dickert, shut up, Washington State. I'm sick of you. McAfee didn't get any points from
I don't really care what Pat McAfee's opinions are.
I can't stand him. Keith knows I don't like McAfee. It's on my list of trash dumps. Stephen A. Smith's at the top, and Pat McAfee's right there. Max Kellerman's right there, and then there's others.
I'm not familiar with Kellerman. I've never liked Skip Bayless.
Oh, I don't like Skip. And who is the guy on Fox?
I've never been a big fan.
Who's that guy on FS1 that takes over for Cowherd sometimes when he's out? Who's that son? I can't stand him. That jabroni.
I'm not a big fan of Cowherd either, but
I can listen to him. Who's it guy? What's the guy's name, Alex? The guy that takes over for Cowherd sometimes sits there for him. Dark-haired guy, kind of greasy hair.
One guy I did come to like, and I know you don't like him at all, is Jim Rome. He kind of grew on me. I like it. He does great interviews with people.
Give me Cowherd any day over Rome. I can't stand. I can't stand.
See,
I can't stand Rome.
Yeah, I'm kind of the opposite on that.
No, I can't stand.
I can listen to Cowherd, but I just don't really care for what I'm listening to.
Somebody will let us know in a second who broadcasts. He's
Kyler Murray. Oh well, there's a good contender. Bryce Young.
Oh yeah. Did you hear the news from the Cardinals camp today?
No, I did not.
Well, obviously, Murray has 5 weeks to report now. 5 weeks.
He has 5 kids.
Yeah, we don't know about that yet. That'd be the Groper. That would be out there. That'd be out there in Cleveland.
His boys can swim.
5 weeks from now, if he's not activated, he's out for the year.
How many kids did that Kemp have that played basketball for the Sonics?
Huh?
That Kemp that was
Sean Kemp.
Yeah, how many kids did he have? It was a lot.
43.
He almost had as many as Phillip Rivers.
He said, I wear this number in honor of my children. 43.
He almost had as many as Phillip Rivers.
Let's see. Let's see how many kids he's got. Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp. He is.
Rivers must be Catholic or something, huh?
Kemp. I love personal life. First statement. Kemp has fathered at least 7 children with 6 different women. So, I swear to goodness, that is the first statement now. Kemp has fathered at least. At least, yeah. How about that? You gotta love that.
Right away, you got an at least because.
How about that? So it's unknowable because this guy could have 42 kids. Like I say, his oldest son, Sean Kemp Jr. Now I wonder if he named 4 of them Sean, just like George did. Yeah. Played basketball for the University of Washington, and another son, Jamon, played basketball at Southeastern Louisiana University. Oh boy.
Europe's up 16-11 with 1 match in play. The U.S. did pretty good, I guess, in the head-to-head.
Should the Cubs fire David Ross, says Alex?
No.
Keith will say,
no.
Should they? He says no.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance that's going to happen anyway.
I don't think they should, but they might do it.
I don't think so.
I know. They've had their problems with him the last few weeks. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
What kind of problems?
Well, one of the players darted at him in the dugout the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He pulled one of the players and then he threw his helmet and then
that might be
his ass. What was the guy's name? It was had a foreign name. What the hell is his name? Nico Horner. Yeah. Horner. Yeah. Big dude. Kind of, I mean, he's like stout. Okay. He took his helmet and threw it at him. So I don't know. Threw it his way. They said,
yeah.
He said, I didn't throw it at him. All right. You in the dugout.
Oh, that's what a lot of abusive.
You got 4 of them. You got 4 of them lined up. You got
direction.
Yeah, it's 4 of them lined up and hits him and hits a pitching coach. Who the hell are you? If you can't throw it straight, what the hell are you playing second base for, you dumbass?
I think the odds are probably more that Horner's gone, not Ross. Ross has been in a lot of clubhouses in his career. I don't think there's been many problems with Ross.
Let's see what the Vegas odds are as to who's going to be gone this year. Vegas odds on MLB managerial firings. All right. Wow. This is brand new odds as of October 1. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The top 7. My top 5 Heisman candidates. Caleb Williams. Nah, he lost some points for me. In fact, right now, I don't think none of them my top number 1. None of them.
Those are all quarterbacks. All quarterbacks, huh?
Yeah, they are.
Somebody yesterday made during the Georgia Auburn game said that if this is a year where the Heisman isn't automatically going to go to a quarterback, that the tight end for Georgia who caught that last touchdown pass in that game, who's had, I guess, 2 really good. Well, he was really good last year, and now playing very well this year, should be considered. We'll see.
Yep. Number 1 on the list of fired managers, Aaron Boone. Odds are really good that he's going to get canned. Number 2, stay in New York. Showalter is number 2 on the list. Number 3, rightfully so, the Angels, Phil Nevin, underperformed all the way through. I think there's a good chance he gets it. White Sox, Pedro Grifol. What do you think the final
Brock
score
Bowers.
would be? Huh?
Brock Bowers was the guy that they mentioned.
Oh, okay. What do you think would be the final score, in your opinion, if Georgia plays Michigan? Where do they play them? Where do they play them at? Alex, say that too. Oliver Marmol is number 4.
They're
5.
playing at the Rose Bowl. They're playing at the Rose Bowl, let's say.
Playing at the Rose Bowl. Georgia 34, Michigan 31. I would like Georgia next.
I like Michigan right now.
Neutral site. I like Georgia right now. Michigan ain't showed me much lately as far as I don't know.
I think Michigan wins the game.
We'll see. Bob Melvin, Bud Black, Alex Cora, the Red Sox. Wow. Dave Martinez and Matt Quatraro of the Royals.
If they play 10 times, I mean, it could be a 5-5 split. But
Oh yeah, it could. I think Georgia. I just think I like Georgia's chances right now. Texas, Oklahoma next week is going to be the real fight. Winner of that game's got to be a top 5 team. I don't care if Oklahoma's number 11 in the country right now. If they beat Texas, they're a top 5 team. If Texas beats Oklahoma, they're a top 5 team. Enough said there. Lay the book down, close it. Top 5 team. And if you don't lose nothing coming the rest of the way, you have got to be in the you're not even in the conversation. You've got to make it college football playoff. If Miami or Florida State run the table, they got to be in the playoff. Sorry, Penn State or Ohio State or whoever the hell else is out there that might have a one loss. No. One loss does not get you in. If you're an undefeated ACC team, you make it in there this year. I don't think there's going to be an undefeated ACC team, so I think the point is moot, but we'll see. Pac-12 the same way. The Pac-12, Washington did not lose anything.
If you had a 12-team playoff right now, what 4 teams do you give the bye, and what other 8 teams get in?
Oh, right now, my top 4 would be Georgia, Michigan. And I hear my wife's phone going crazy over here.
Washington?
Yeah. Georgia, Michigan, Washington, and Penn State. I mean Ohio State. Okay. So I do not give Texas and I do not give Oklahoma the byes. My other 8 teams would be Texas and Oklahoma, Penn State, Florida State, Miami, Oklahoma. Have I said Oklahoma and Texas yet?
Yep.
Already have.
You've got USC, Oregon.
USC and Oregon, and then one more.
Alabama, Notre Dame.
Not Notre Dame. They can't. They've played too bad.
You got Alabama. You've got Utah. You've got North Carolina.
Utah played flat.
You got Washington State.
I guess it'd have to be Alabama right now. Oh, how about Missouri?
Yeah,
I like Missouri.
That's another.
I hate.
They'd never put Missouri in over Alabama.
No, but right now they're undefeated. If they go undefeated, they will though. That's the thing. Yeah. They got to go 5 more weeks.
But you would put Miami in there. They're down at 18 right now.
Yeah.
Over Washington State.
Hell yeah! I think Miami would beat Alabama right now. I really do. Have you seen them play?
No.
I think I watched them play Florida. I mean, I
Well,
watched
they beat
Florida.
A&M 48-33.
I watched them play Florida State the other day. I watched them play Florida State. I mean, not Florida State. I watched Florida State play the other day. I think Miami can beat them. I really do. Alex says he likes Georgia, Michigan, Florida State 3, Ohio State 4, Texas, USC, Penn State, Washington, Oregon, Alabama over Oklahoma and Miami. But he does like Miami 12.
So you just tell Notre Dame
Aren't
sorry.
they the same teams I picked? Yeah. Yeah.
You tell Notre Dame sorry. Or
you take Notre
sorry
Dame.
but not sorry. Is that what you tell?
I wouldn't put Notre Dame in there right now. I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
Elkin scored a touchdown at 17-7.
Oh, Ritter throws a touchdown pass. Maybe not. Oh, me.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did.
To a guy named London for 15 yards. And the point after touchdown by Koo is good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I posted that up on Facebook the other day. To have that name, you better be good.
With a name like Smuckers. That running back Robinson for the Falcons, so 13 carries, 92 yards, a 7.1 yard average.
That was yesterday's
26
dinner.
yards.
I cooked that up
Yeah,
yesterday.
you texted a picture to me. I don't know if it was that one, probably so.
Yeah, I was cooking it up yesterday. Ate a little bit last night.
His chili's really good, Alex.
If your name is Young Ho Koo, you better be a damn good cooker, or somebody may kick in you, Young Ho Koo.
Trevor Lawrence right now is 17-23, 146 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, sacked twice. And Trevor Lawrence is the leading rusher for the Jaguars today with 3 carries, 29 yards. ETN
So
8 for 24.
He's pulling the Allen. He's pulling the Josh Allen. All right.
Kirk has 6 receptions, 71 yards. Ridley 2 for 38 and a touchdown. 2 receptions, 38 yards.
Drake London. He came out of USC, I think. I think he came out of USC. I think he was one of the first round picks that we picked this year.
Yeah.
I think he came out of. So he's got some weapons. It's just a matter of whether he's using them all or not.
Oh, it looks like ESPN's going to replay the Georgia Auburn game at 12. One Eastern.
12 your time. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, ESPN still has Sunday NFL Countdown? Who knew?
Who knew? Do. How many 4 o'clock games today? 3 again. Boy, oh boy. In case there's trash, you got more trash. Raiders, Chargers, Cardinals, Niners, Patriots, Cowboys. 2 legit blowout chances. And then a Raiders-Chargers game that I don't know. I just wonder about that situation.
What was that again, Rob?
Raiders Chargers, which
Yeah.
could end up being all right. Second quarter's going on, and all of a sudden you fall asleep for 2 hours and wake up in the fourth quarter. Cardinals Niners, come on, and then Patriots Cowboys. That's another one that could be a half.
I got Dolphins Bills, Buccaneers Saints, and Patriots Cowboys.
Yeah, I was just talking about the 3-4 o'clock. It'd be 3 o'clock games for you. That's what I'm saying. It ain't but three. It ain't but 3 to choose from.
No, that's the games that are on my local channels.
Now
Dolphins,
my local channels today.
Patriots, Cowboys.
So my local channels today has the Commanders and the Eagles at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, you'll have to keep me up to date on that. Maybe I'll have you get on you can watch on offline, but on StreamYard and kind of keep me up to date like you did last week.
Yeah, Commanders and Eagles.
You give up on.
I got the Ravens and Browns, which that should be a decent game. And afternoon game, I got the Patriots and the Cowboys. Why not give me the Niners game? Damn it. Patriots, Cowboys. I won't watch that. I will not watch that. We got a breeze here from the north. And probably 8, 10, maybe even 12 miles an hour right now. 74 degrees here. Southern part of
Patriots Cowboys.
Do what?
You won't watch Patriots Cowboys?
No, I just don't have a good feeling about that game. I got a feeling that's gonna be an ass with.
You gotta watch the Cardinals 49ers.
I'd love to, but I don't get it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't get one late game.
Same.
And then tonight the Chiefs and the Jets.
Yeah, I wonder what the ratings will be on that.
Did you hear what happened to? Oh yeah, it's gonna be out of the roof. Good. David Njoku. What happened to David Njoku? I don't know. I can ask. What happened to David Njoku?
Justin, you're the second most experienced player of this European team. This your sixth appearance. How does this victory compare to the others?
Suffers burns to the face, arms, and freak household accident. The Cleveland tight end had a scare at home, which landed him on the physically unable to perform list this week. Oh, okay. Right now, it's just listed as questionable for Sunday's game against the Ravens. They got nothing going right for them this week. They got their quarterback out, too. Yeah. That's sad. That's really sad. Yeah.
Somebody posted an immaculate grid for wrestling on Reddit, but you can't see
no way. Immaculate grid for wrestling?
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you what the answers are.
Oh.
But the categories, well, you got wrestle Dustin Rhodes on PPV, singles only, and then matched up with completely alliterative name.
Pro wrestling.
It's like on Reddit, though. And it just shows you how many possible answers there are.
Oh.
But it doesn't tell you what they are.
I don't want a WWE anyway. Immaculate grid. Let's see what the baseball is for today. Let's see what it is for today. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm going to pick one from the past. And I got it. All right.
From the
Texas.
past.
Yeah, I don't know. Grid 106 is what I got. Houston, who has been an Astro as well as a Ranger? Astro as well as a Ranger.
Well, we know of a pitcher that was.
Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else? It's got to be somebody else. Texas Ranger and Houston Astro.
Justin Rose is going to get his shot at a European captaincy one day, but
Houston and Washington.
That could be Houston and Montreal as well. How about Rusty Staub?
Rusty Staub? Maybe.
Yeah.
6%. 200 strikeouts in a season. How about?
Well, we already mentioned the guy with the Rangers, but
Verlander.
Or Cole, or J.R. Richard. How about J.R. Richard?
36% there. Houston and Texas now.
You put Verlander?
I put Verlander for 200.
Richard was 6%.
Oh, okay.
Dodgers, Rangers.
Wow, Sean Barry, 0.4%. How about that? Houston, Washington. Sean Barry.
That's what your guess was?
That's what Cleveland, that's what Tim says. How close do you think the Dolphins-Bills game's going to be? Well, I'll tell you exactly what we picked.
I got J.R. Richards 6% for the Astros.
He likes it to be a close ball game. He says Dolphins 34-26. 38-20. I like it. We both like the Dolphins. Mike Scott for 200 strikeouts. Yeah. Houston and Rangers. Who was that guy that played for Houston back in the outfield? Something Cruz.
Jose Cruz.
Did he ever play for Texas?
No, he played for the Cardinals.
Texas Rangers.
I mean, he may have, but I don't remember him playing for Texas.
So we'll just put Nolan Ryan. It might not have been that damn many of them. 59%. Texas Rangers, LA Dodgers. Oh, I don't think rumor has it Nelson Cruz says he's going to retire. Yeah, I've been hearing that too. Texas, LA.
Seager for easily, but Corey Seager would be the easiest one.
%. LA, Washington. Well, we know who that could be. Max Scherzer. Right?
Yeah. I was trying to think of something like Ron Fairley, maybe.
LA, 200 strikeouts in a season. How about
Ron Fairley, 0.2% for
Wow. 200 strikeouts in the season for LA. So I'm gonna go with old lefty here. What's his name?
Koufax.
Yeah, the guy they got now. Kershaw, Clayton Kershaw.
I would go with somebody a little older.
59%, of course, yeah.
Drysdale, maybe.
Gold Glove as well as 200 strikeouts in the season. How about that? Gold Glove as well as 200 strikeouts. That would be
Fernando Valenzuela is 7%. Gold Glove.
as well as 200 strikeouts, both.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think Maddox ever had that many strikeouts
Oh yeah, Greg Maddux had 200 strikeouts.
in a season.
Yeah. You don't think so?
I don't know.
Yeah. 60% of the people said it too. Washington Gold Glover. There's been a few Washington Gold Glovers. Did the kid from third base that went to the Angels, did he ever win? Did he ever win a Gold Glove?
I don't know.
Anthony.
Did Gary Carter? I'm going to go with Gary Carter.
Go for it.
Yes, 8%. And the Rangers, I was wondering about Pudge Rodriguez. Did he ever win one?
Anthony Rendon did not. Anthony Rendon did not. So now I got one pick left. I can go with Texas Rangers Gold Glove or Washington Nationals Gold Glove.
I got Rangers to do.
Trey Turner ever win the Gold? I don't think he did.
Pudge. Ooh, got 219. I got 219.
Pudge Rodriguez, 27% for Rangers Gold Glove. Gold Glove for Texas or for Washington.
Jim Cott, huh?
Harper, Bryce Harper. Did Bryce Harper ever get it? Oh, how about the right fielder for the Expos? What was his name? They had a book.
Austin.
No. This guy could throw the ball from the fence all the way over the home plate. What the hell? His son plays for.
Vlad Guerrero?
Yeah, Vlad Guerrero.
Oh,
You don't think he ever won a Gold Glove?
doubt it. I wouldn't guess it.
No, he didn't. Can't pick recent players. Okay, I got you. Let's find a new grid here real quick. Oh, this is way back yonder. Pirates and Brewers. A Pirate who was a Brewer, or a Brewer who was a Pirate. Now we know McCutcheon, but that's local. That's lately.
Yeah.
Pirate that was a Brewer.
Belliard? Was there a Belliard?
Rafael Belliard.
Well, there were two Belliard. One was Ron. Maybe it was a different Belliard.
Maybe. Aramis Ramirez.
Well, somebody like was Don Slott ever a Brewer? Dave Parker. Dave Parker would be one.
Was he a Brewer?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, for like a year. Hey, Darlene,
Love you.
Hi, Keith.
how are you? Was that a Wonder Woman shirt?
That is a Wonder Woman shirt. It is. Dave Parker, 4%. I did not realize he played for.
I want to see it again. I want to see your Wonder Woman shirt.
She's right here. She's right.
What
Yeah.
is it?
He wants to see his shirt one more time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's basically on.
You just spin around, and then you get all of a sudden you get that lasso. And, the red or the blue star.
Oh, Dave Parker was an all-star in 90 for the Brewers. I did not know that. Pirates Rookie of the Year. Jim. Who was at quarter? I mean, who was he? Who was he? Pitcher. Bye-bye. Pitcher 76 or 77. Bibby. Jim Bibby. Was he a Rookie of the Year, though? Was he? He was.
A Rookie of the Year?
May not have been. Was Jim Bibby a Rookie of the Year? Pirates Rookie of the Year. Jay Bale? Oh, man.
See, Jay Bell came in around the time of no, that was before the Dodgers had their run. But I don't remember him being a Rookie of the Year. That might be another one. Dave Parker was the answer.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I can't use it twice. He wasn't a rookie with the Pirates.
Yeah.
Okay. Pirate Rookie of the Year.
Paul Wainer. I don't know if they gave awards out back then. Archie Vaughn.
Omar Moreno.
Ralph Kiner.
Omar Moreno.
As we wrap up this Ryder Cup here,
Willie Stargell.
I don't know if he would have been or not.
Back at this Ryder Cup, what's going to stand out the most for you? I think that opening day, Dan. I think that
Al Oliver.
What?
Al Oliver.
Right.
Again.
Manny Sanguillen, yeah. He was his catcher, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Why is Jim Bibby sticking in my head so much? I want to say he was a Rookie of the Year, even. He was an all-star.
Richie Hebner. Just throwing names out.
Pirates rookie. All right, I'm gonna skip that one. We're going
Well, I don't
Pirates.
even know how many there are.
Right. Pirates MVP was Willie Stargell ever an MVP? I don't know if he was.
Might have been.
Was Dave Parker? Well, Dave Parker, if he was, wouldn't do me no good now.
I don't know if Sargent might have been in '79, but McCutcheon was, wasn't he? Keith Hernandez.
Stargell, yeah, in '79, he did share it. Yeah, 18%. Willie Stargell. All right, I'm gonna get away from Rookie of the Year there. Then how about Detroit Tigers, Milwaukee Brewers? That wouldn't be Paul Molitor, would it?
Could be.
Did he play on that team?
Wait, no, not Detroit though. I don't think he was with Detroit. He went to Toronto and he was with Minnesota. I don't think he was.
Okay. Detroit and Milwaukee. Tigers, Brewers. Rob. Wow.
Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't see him say that, but yeah, Rob Deere did pop in my mind.
8%. Colorado Rockies and Milwaukee Brewers. Damn.
That's probably been a lot of them.
I don't know how many it would be though, because the Rockies ain't been around that long.
Nefi Perez.
The European team had the big three, and they Ron, Rory, and Victor Hovland, and the big.
It's got to be some pitchers. It's got to be some pitchers.
Colorado and Bichette, Dante Bichette.
He didn't play in Milwaukee, did he?
I thought he did. Unless I'm getting him confused with who was the other guy that had
Jeff Cirillo. Oh my Lord, Jeff Cirillo. Let's try it. Jeff Cirillo. I wouldn't have got that in a month of Sundays.
Yeah, he says Dante Bichette does work.
Rockies MVP. How about that? How about that Galarraga? Andres Galarraga? Did he ever win MVP? He may not have.
I know in 1993 he hit 370 for the Rockies.
Was he MVP?
But I don't think so.
How about the guy that played first base for him? Who was that played for him for
Todd
years? Helton.
Arenado might have. Larry Walker might have.
Larry Walker. Larry Walker's probably the best chance of all of them. Yeah. Trevor Story didn't. Todd Helton. Let's see. Todd. No Todd Helton. He did not. He did not do it. Todd Helton did not do it. Wow, Helton did not. I wonder if Larry.
He was answering your question as to who the first baseman was. He wasn't.
I tried Helton anyway, but Galarraga. Larry Walker really sounds like. Let's try Larry Walker. I think maybe there's a chance. Larry Walker. Oh, how about 100%?
Oh wow! Is that the only one they had?
Look, it may be their only one. Could be.
Unless that pitcher was it Ubaldo Jimenez. He was a Cy Young, I think, or something one year, wasn't he?
Yeah, we did Rookie of the Year though. So Detroit MVP. Detroit. Ralph Kiner. Oh, he was before the time.
Was Trammell? Kiner didn't play there. You're thinking of K-Line.
Oh yeah, Ralph Kiner played
K-Line.
Yeah, K-Line. That was before MVPs were handed out.
Oh, Willie Hernandez, wasn't he? Or was he? No, he was the Cy Young Award winner in '84. I think. Greenberg.
Hal Newhouser.
I don't know how far back do the awards go for MVPs, and
I don't know.
Mickey
3%. So I only have 2 left that I can go. I can go with Pittsburgh's Rookie of the Year.
Neuhauser.
What grid number is this? Number 28. Grid number 28. Pittsburgh Rookie of the Year. Rockies Rookie of the Year. Detroit Tigers Rookie of the Year.
Let's see.
Alan Trammell. Alan Trammell, was he a Rookie of the Year?
I don't know. Whitaker. Lance Parrish.
I got their top. I got Lou Whitaker's top rookie card, 1978. But I don't think he got Rookie of the Year that year. I don't think he got it. Rockies Rookie of the Year. How about the beard? Oh, Terlowitsky. Terlowitsky. Y'all do know who calls it Terlowitsky. That's a guy from New York. They got taken off the fan. What was his name? The old guy. He got
like a foot guy. You said the Football Morning Show.
Terlowitsky. He used to be on CBS's NFL Today 40 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell was his name?
The guy
I like him. Huh?
I think I know who you're talking about.
Older guy. He's got to be close to 70.
Yeah. Mike something. Mike Francesa.
Mike's on.
Mike Francesa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike's on. Yeah. All right, let's go Troy Terlowitsky. Yeah, he
says no for Tulowitzki.
No,
How many are there? How many Rocky Rookie of the Years are there?
Couldn't be many. Rookie of the Year. Could it be Charlie? What the hell is his name? Charlie. What's your outfielder's name there, Keith? Charlie.
When now?
Yeah.
Blackman.
Beard. Charlie Blackman. Was he ever Rookie of the Year out there? I don't know. A pitcher for the Rockies was Rookie of the Year?
You won't guess the Rookie of the Year pitcher.
Man.
For the Rockies?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if it was that.
At
Did he
left.
go to the Cubs? Was it Cole? Something Cole? Or I think there were 2 of them that went to the Cubs. Two pitchers that they had that went to the Cubs.
His first and last name start with the same letter. Hey, Lance Lynn, that's for damn sure.
Pascual Perez.
Pascual Perez. You think it is Pascual Perez?
Yeah.
It could be, dude. Better than anything I got right now. That's for damn shit.
Did you ever play for the Cubs, Tim?
Pascal. Tim's gonna put a giant N. Oh, Rob.
Yeah, probably so. They were giving pictures of the Rockies like a second chance, like a change of scenery type thing here for a while.
This pitcher did not play for the Cubs. Okay. I want to say he's a left-handed.
Oh, you already said, okay.
I want to say he's a left-handed pitcher. Bud Black.
Bud Black for the Rockies.
He was
He's their manager.
he was a pitcher too at one time, but he pitched long before that. Oh, he's a right-handed pitcher. Carlos Carrasco. But he batted left. Ooh, that's got to be interesting. Let's see, right-handed pitcher that batted left.
Jeez.
He was on the 2007 Rockies.
A World Series team?
Had to be he had to be a bullpen guy then. Ain't no way in hell is it. Well, what are we talking? Was he his rookie of the year? He probably was a starter. He was not, he said. He was not on the 07 team. Okay, he was not on the 07.
Oh,
He said was not, sorry.
not on the 07 team.
PP.
Oh,
Phil. Not Phil.
was the initial J? Yeah.
JJ. Jason. Went 16-8 his rookie
I
year.
think they had a guy named Jennings.
Jason Jennings. Was that his name? Jason Jennings.
Might have been, or was it Justin Jennings? Oh, that's it. That's it.
Justin James. Oh, no? Jason Jennings. Oh, okay. Jason Jennings. %. He was the only one then. So him and Walker were the only ones.
I
Man.
checked on it. I looked at. Well, I didn't look it up, but I did see a picture that was headed JJ.
Detroit Rookie of the Year, Pirates Rookie of the Year.
What's that? Pirates?
Pirates Rookie of the Year or Detroit Rookie of the Year. If I went with Detroit right now, I would go. Oh, only had one MVP, one rookie. I was glad I went with Walker then. I did that. Detroit.
I get one of those.
I would go with
Trammell.
I would go with Trammell. If I went with Pittsburgh right now, something tells me Omar Moreno, but I don't know. Who'd you say?
Trammell had some kind of award.
I want to say Trammell was the Rookie of the Year. But I don't know. How do you find out the answers after? How do you find out the answers after you play?
Trammell's not the right answer.
Might be Lou Whitaker. Could be Lou Whitaker. Sweet Lou.
Or was it good Kirk Gibson? But I don't know if he played enough to.
Kirk Gibson. Kirk Gibson played well there when he did play there. Man, they had some good players though.
I wonder, like Dick McAuliffe or.
And then Pittsburgh, you got a chance of Omar Moreno. You got Parker Stargell. They're both great
Whitaker.
great
It was Whitaker.
Whitaker was Rookie of the Year. Okay. Was Sweet Lou. Yeah. 356 is what I scored, boys and girls. 356. That's not good. Previous grids. Let's go to a different one. All right. Let's go right here. All righty. Ooh, okay. This should be fun. Blue, across the top, Blue Jays, Phillies, and Rookie of the Year. Going down, Detroit Tigers, Tampa Bay Rays, and 40 home run seasons. Okay. 40 home run seasons. I know all of them for Philadelphia.
What grade are you on now?
Grid number 88. Grid number 88. Philadelphia 40 home run seasons. There's one guy that's on that list 4 times, but there's only one guy that's listed on there 4 times for 40 home runs. I bet you won't get it. And his name is not Michael Jack Schmidt. It's not.
Michael Brad Schmidt.
Jack's his middle name.
Oh yeah, but I thought maybe he had a cousin or something. I can't.
But he never hit a single home run for him. His cousin did.
Well, I doubt it was Dick Allen.
Ryan Howard did it 4 times.
Chuck Klein. Chuck Klein.
Jim Tomei did it.
Oh, well,
Jim Tomei did it once is all. All right. 7%.
I went with Klein, 3%.
Ah, I didn't know he hit 40 for him. All right. Okay. Rookie of the year as well as a 40 home run hitter. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Rookie of the year. Maybe. Alex Rodriguez.
Oh, how about Mark McGwire? He hit 49.
His rookie year, he did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not going to put him down. It didn't have to be the same year.
He's 20%.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. 40 home run hitter, 40 plus home run hitter in a season, plus was rookie of the year. Don't have to be in the same season. Right, Tim. Boy, oh boy. Was Brady Anderson a rookie of the year? Brady Anderson.
I think so.
You do or you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Oh, I gotta go. My dad's calling.
All right, man. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Talk to you later.
I will stay here, folks, and we're going to finish this one board up before I go, okay? 40 home run seasons along with rookie of the year. So I don't want somebody that's obvious, somebody we obviously know hit the 40 home runs and got to. Canseco would count if he was rookie of the year. Rob, I'll jump on with you if you want. Yeah, come on here with me, Tim. Tim's going to help me out. Here. If anybody else want to come on and help do these boards with us, you can. 40 home runs and rookie of the year. Wow. Brady Anderson. That has to be one that people would probably be like, oh, maybe so. Back in the day, when everybody was, especially in the late 90s, everybody was hitting 35 and 40 back then. Ball was juiced. Everything was happening. Let me invite Tim real quick, guys. Okay? Let me invite Tim real quick. Go ahead and get me some chili to eat for lunch, too. Don't forget about that. I got to eat me some chili. Chili. All righty. Let's do that. 40 home runs. Anybody else want to jump on with me? You certainly can. 40 home runs as well as rookie of the year. I like the Brady Anderson one, but we'll see. We'll check about that. I guess Mookie Betts could be one. Evan Longoria. How about Evan Longoria? I'm not sure. 40 home runs. Oh, boy. Brady Anderson was not a rookie of the year. Okay. Wow. Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds, he only hit 72 one year, right? Oh, man. Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt would probably be a good answer, too. Mike Schmidt. We're going to have Tim pop on here in just a second. So Detroit Rookie of the Year. We got that. We had that just a little while ago. Detroit Rookie of the Year. We're going to put Lou Whitaker again. Yeah, 13%. Tampa Bay Rookie of the Year. Evan Longoria was a Rookie of the Year. But did he ever hit 40 in a season? I don't know. Shit. And he can be used as Tampa's Rookie of the Year. Evan Longoria, right? Wasn't he at Tampa? Ain't that where he came up? Because I got to have Tampa Bay Rookie of the Year too, as well as a 40-plus home run guy that was Rookie of the Year. So I got to have 2 Rookie of the Years, 40 home run guy, as well as a Tampa Bay Ray. Yeah. So let's put Evan Longoria there for Rookie of the Year. 58%. Must not be very many Rookie of the Years came out of Tampa. So at 40 home run season and Rookie of the Year. 40 home run season and Rookie of the Year. I don't think Dale Murphy ever hit 40. I don't think he did. He was Rookie of the Year, I think, when he came up with the Braves. I'm pretty sure Dale Murphy was Rookie of the Year. He won MVPs. I know that. But did he ever hit 40 in a year? I don't think he did. Damn. Wow. I don't think he did. Let me invite Tim one more time. Murphy was not a Rookie of the Year. Oh, really? I thought he was. Who was a Tampa Bay Ray as well as a Philly? Oh, I know that one. I got that one already because Tampa's got a pitcher we used to have. I'll think of his name in a minute. Who's that pitcher? Big tall guy. He's out for the year this year. What the hell was his name? Shit. Had a big hands on him. A real big dude. What the hell? He's about 6'6", 6'5". But he didn't throw that hard. Here comes Tim right now. Tim's coming on with me. What's up, Tim?
I got a better one for you.
Who's that pitcher that came from Philly, and he's down there on the starting staff with
Rob? I got a better one for you for Tampa and Philly.
All right,
Kevin Stalker.
Kevin Stalker. He's a radio announcer now. How about that? Yeah. What's the guy's name though that pitches for him?
Not Alex Cobb. He's with the Giants.
No, this guy pitches for Tampa. He left Philly last year.
Oh, frick. Not Nola.
No.
Oh, geez. I know you're talking about too.
He keeps a beard, a mustache, dark hair,
right.
Big guy, real big guy.
Yeah, I think he got injured this year. Frick, I can't remember his name. But no, Kevin Stalker will work for.
Yeah, I got him in there.
What was his percent?
7.
Not bad. All right. So you're actually the
we'll
Rays
take
were
that.
rookies
We'll
of the
take
year.
that. Detroit and Philadelphia now. Detroit and Philadelphia. Castellanos was, but you don't really probably go with that. Castellanos would work though.
He would
It's
work.
not been that many.
Well, the Rays rookie of the years are like Jeremy Hellickson.
I got that one. Evan Longoria. I got that already.
So your 40 home run rookies of the year could be Andre Dawson, Aaron Judge, Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco.
Let's
go
try
with Andre Dawson and see what that percentage gets you.
Let's try Jose Canseco.
All right.
3.
Not bad.
No, that's really good. 40 home run seasons out of Toronto.
Okay, so you have George Bell.
Uh-huh.
You've got maybe Jesse Barfield.
If Barfield did it, he barely did. I'm not sure
he barely did it. Yeah.
But I think George Bell's a safer bet. I'm going to go with George Bell.
I think Edwin Encarnacion also did it.
%7 George Bell. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
Blue Jays that were Rays, or Rays that were Blue Jays.
Wow.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good recent one. That's if you're just getting to completion, you don't care about the low score, just go ahead and put the recent guys in.
36%.
Right,
Detroit and Toronto.
Detroit and Toronto. Curtis Granderson never played for the Blue Jays, I don't think.
Played a few different places, but I don't think he ever went there. I'm not sure.
No.
Doyle Alexander. Did Doyle Alexander ever play for Toronto?
No, but Jack Morris did. He's probably going to get you like
13%. And now
I thought that'd be a little higher for him, but okay, that's decent.
You mean the number would be a little lower than 10%?
No, higher. Be a little higher.
13's really good, and you don't want it high, do you?
Well, if you're going for, there's a guy that's his YouTube channel is called Frivolous Baseball. He plays these. If he gets higher than that's like just teams higher than 15, he considers that a loss. He's a kid probably in his 20s or 30s, has a chance to remember all these names because it's sunk in for him as a kid, but I can't teach me all these older names.
Yeah.
And where they played for.
Detroit, Philadelphia. Now we know Castellanos did it.
Right. And we're not talking like
Nick Maton.
There you go.
Nick Maton. We traded for him. You see, we got Nick Maton. Oh my God.
He's probably gonna be lower because he's a reliever.
No, he's an infielder.
Okay.
Let's see. What did it say? 4%. Yeah.
Well done, Rob. Well done.
All right. Guesses left. I don't have any. And show my summary. 148.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, the way you do leave that screen up, Rob. Scroll down, and it'll show you like it'll show you the grid and like the numbers, and then it'll say show.
Yeah.
That's where you can see all the. Now, with Rookies of the Year, it will show all of them. You have to find like whatever teams they are.
Okay.
The Rookies of the Year for Tampa. Randy Arozarena in 21. Will Myers in 13. Jeremy Hellickson in 2011. And Evan Longoria in 2008.
Yeah.
We went through all the Tigers.
Tampa Bay Rookie of the Year.
Yep. Yeah. That was all of them.
Detroit 5 is all they've got.
Yeah, it's Keene,
Yeah.
Whitaker, Fulmer, Verlander, and who else did I put down here? I put all 5 of them in the chat room here, and Fidrich, and Mark Fidrich.
Yeah. Oh, Mark Fidrich. Okay. I got you.
Cleveland Rookie of the Years are Joe Charbonneau, Sandy Alomar. That might be it.
All right, hey,
And Chris Chambliss and Brooks Score.
We got time to do one more.
I'll tell you what, Rob. Rob, you want to do a football one?
Let's do a football one now.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to pick one out.
I wish it was a wrestling one. He mentioned they have wrestling ones out now.
I want to find one that had like the Super Bowl champs for the Redskins. I know they had one recently.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
See if you can find it. If you can find that one, maybe I can do it for you. All right.
Well, I've already done it, but I want to see you do it.
All right.
Let's see. I know it was like this week. That was 49ers.
Yeah, I see one with Washington Commanders, but I don't.
Yeah, there's. It's probably a couple weeks ago. Like a lot of these with the Super Bowl champions, it's like you pick the ones that are like the lowest on the totem pole.
Right.
They have one for. Yeah, that one was a little tough.
Oh, okay.
Go to grid number 63.
Grid number 63. Okay.
This one does have the Commanders in it, so you're
it does, along with Tennessee and the Super Bowl champ.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and the Jets going across the other way. All right.
Right.
So, first, I'm going to go bottom left corner to the obvious. I'm going to go John Riggins.
Okay, very good. Yes, that does count.
John Riggins.
All
right. Let's see.
Hold on, Rob. I'll tell you who I put down. I've already finished this grid.
All right. So your bottom left was
Lavernius Coles,
and yours was how many percent?
So go ahead with the next one.
I didn't hear your percentage.
Oh, 8%. Sorry.
Mine's 8 as well. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Washington, Green Bay. Wow. Let's see. Washington, Tampa Bay. Wow. Let me think here. Let me think.
These will be ones you'll have to kind of think about. I picked quarterbacks for both of them, but you can pick wherever you want.
Okay. I guess Washington and Tampa, I could take Brad. What was his name? It played for the Vikings.
Now, remember, think of somebody from the 80s who also a quarterback that also played for the Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah. Doug Williams. Yeah.
There you go. Put him in.
Is that what you did?
No, I put in Brad Johnson.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Probably Brad Johnson. I bet Brad Johnson ended up scoring bottom, but we'll see. Here we go. 19%. No, okay. I'm sorry. 10%. And Brad Johnson?
14%.
Oh, okay. Washington, Green Bay. Oh, man.
I picked the quarterback for this one as well.
Really? You see, I was thinking about maybe going defensive back here.
All right. No, you can try that. Sure.
But we'll see. Let's see. Let me think. Washington and Green Bay. It's a couple of running backs too. I think that maybe that left Washington. Left Green Bay. Came to Washington.
Throw out some names and I'll tell you yes or no.
All right. Let me think. Oh man. Tom Tupa. Did he punt? Did he punt for Green Bay?
No.
No, he didn't. All right. Washington, Green Bay. Let me think. It's not gonna be easy.
No.
Let me move over. Let's go Jets. Jets and Titans. Jets, Titans.
That one was only easy for me because I thought of an offensive lineman.
Oh, not Wilkerson. Let's see.
Let's see.
No, Wilkerson. Nope. Nope. Damn. It's a tough one for me because I'm more of a Tennessee. That's right. That's Houston as well.
Yep.
Wahoo McDaniel.
Hold on.
Wahoo McDaniel. Did he play at Houston?
I believe that can work.
I believe so too. I believe he did.
All right, put him in.
Yeah. 0.09%.
Let's see. I think that did better than my guess. Let's see.
0.09.
Oh, way better than my guess.
Oh.
My guess was hold on. My guess was Kevin Mawai, the center.
Oh. Was he a
5%.
center or a guard? Was he a guard or a center?
He could play both.
Yeah. Tampa and Houston. Let's see. Houston.
This was a complete and honest, just threw something in because I was tired of looking at it, and it ended up being right. I did literally just guess this guy. And
Billy White Shoes Johnson. No.
Hold on, let me see here.
I don't think he
didn't play for Tampa.
No, he didn't. I don't think he did either. Ernest Givens. Nope.
No.
No. Let me think. It's gotta man, oh man. It's got to be a quarterback that did it.
There's
Damn,
5 of them.
It's got to be a quarterback somewhere. Tampa. I don't know Tampa's quarterbacks from way back in the day too good.
I mentioned this guy yesterday.
Jim Zorn. Let's see. Dave Craig? No, Dave Craig didn't play down there.
No.
Tim Hasselbeck.
No.
No, he didn't play. He didn't play it.
I think he only played for like Green Bay and Philadelphia.
May have been. Boy, let's see.
If not, we can skip this one and go back to
Let's go back. Let's go to Green Bay, Houston, which would be Green Bay and Tennessee.
All right. I will tell you, I picked someone on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, did you?
And this is a little rare. There's only 46 players that have played for
Both
Green
teams.
Bay and Houston/Tennessee.
Wow. Won't have our punter, was it? Nah.
Hold on. Take a guess at some punters. There's a definite kicker who you've mentioned a few times before.
Not Tom Tupelo.
No, kicker, not punter.
Morton Anderson.
Never played for Packers.
Never did. Sheik Ali Haji, not Ali Haji.
No.
Sheik. No. Oh man.
I could tell you it's the right amount of names.
Really?
It could be a 3-name kicker.
Oh. Uwe von Schaman, no.
No, not the former Wheel of Fortune host.
Uwe von Schaman. Was he?
Uwe von Schaman hosted the daytime Wheel of Fortune.
I didn't have any idea about that even. I didn't even know
Yeah.
that. Al Del Greco?
You can try him.
Al Del Greco.
Yes, and we are kind of cheating. I understand this, but
3%.
okay.
Oh,
All right, I'll tell you who I put down. I had defensive lineman Sean Jones.
I bet that was
2%.
2%. Wow. Green Bay and Washington. That should be easier than I'm making it out to be.
It could be.
Run. Do they have any running backs or either receivers or tight
Hold
ends
on.
either? Let's see.
Let's see here.
It's got to be.
Yes, there are a few running backs, and there are a few receivers. There could be a Heisman Trophy winner as a receiver.
Wow. Ricky Sanders, did he ever play in Green Bay? No. He didn't start with Washington, but he started somewhere else. I guess not.
No, Ricky Sanders, no.
Clint Didier.
Wait a minute, hold on.
No. He didn't play in Green Bay. He played in
I think he might have counted for one of the other ones.
yeah. Damn.
Oh, you're looking at Green Bay and hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. Green Bay.
How about Matt Hasselbeck?
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Green Bay and
Washington.
hold on.
The top left. Matt Hasselbeck?
No.
No. Damn. Trying to think of quarterbacks we had. We had Brad Johnson. He didn't play in Green Bay.
There's only 3 quarterbacks.
Really? Okay. So it's probably back 70s and early 80s and shit. So.
There is one 70s guy. Not very well known.
Yeah, I bet. Ain't Billy Kilmer, though.
Not him.
Nope. It's not Theismann either.
Okay. Almost lost you there.
Washington, Green Bay. You said it was a few receivers.
Hold on, let me make sure. Yes, there are a few receivers. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Green Bay and Washington, you mentioned Clint Didier.
Yeah.
You could try.
Okay. Clint Didier, what? He did make it, huh? .3%. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Clint Didier played in. Let's see. Hold on,
Did he leave Washington and go to Green Bay?
Yes, he did.
Oh, all right.
The Heisman Trophy winner Desmond Howard.
Oh.
Hold on, let me give you what my percentage. Who I got. I picked Mark Brunell.
Oh. 8%.
13.
Okay.
All right. Now
Green Bay Super Bowl champ.
Now remember, you can
Let's
pick
see.
from.
You don't want to have an obvious, right? You don't want to have somebody that's Mr. Obvious.
You don't want like Bart Starr
You want
or
to have somebody that's kind of.
all right. I picked an offensive lineman from Super Bowl 31. Now you could go somebody that played defense on Super Bowl 1 or Super Bowl 2. That would probably be pretty good. Or if offensive lineman from Super Bowl 1 or
I
Super
would
Bowl
love
2.
to know. I'd love to know who the third string behind Favre and let's see. let's see, who was behind Favre on that team? It wasn't Rodgers. It was
No. Well, of course, Rodgers won a Super Bowl, but who was back up behind Favre for the
Favre.
'97 team?
Yeah, was that? Let me think.
That could have been Brunell. No, he was with the Jaguars by that point.
Now was it? It wasn't Tom Zach. No, he was past his day.
No.
Was it?
I'll tell you what, though. Some good choices would be. Do you know who the first who had the first pick six in Super Bowl history?
Wow.
This goes out to the chat room as well.
You talking about in the so this would have been the game back in the 60s then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wouldn't know that one. There's no way.
He is
I can't tell you no Green Bay Packers from the 60s teams.
okay. So
Yeah.
you have Taylor at running back. You have Jerry Kramer at offensive lineman. You have Herb Adderley, who is your answer for the first ever pick six in Super Bowl history.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've
Herb
used him
Adderley.
a few times.
Yeah.
You have what was his? I think his last name was Robinson, Dave Robinson, defensive lineman, Hall of Famer. Probably put him in. He'd probably be very good. I'm trying to think of who their kicker. Oh, another good one that's not necessarily a Packer. Andre Bad Moon Rison caught the first touchdown in that Super Bowl 31. Dorsey Levens might be too much of a skill position guy. Mark
Right.
Chmura might be a good guess.
Let's try Mark Chmura. %.
Okay. My guess. Okay. All right. I'm going to go obscure. I went Frank Winters, who was an offensive lineman on that team.
And you got
0.2.
Tampa Bay Super Bowl champion.
Okay. There is plenty you can pick on from the 02 team.
Right. Because you got 99. You got
No, I
12.
don't. Was Sapp? I don't think Sapp was with the Bucks by that point.
Really?
I think he went to the Raiders by 02.
He may have.
Hold on, let me check. No, Sapp was still on the on the Buccaneers in 02. He went to the Raiders in 04.
Yeah, I thought he won it.
Okay, so then you also have Derek Brooks, John Lynch.
Yep.
You had I think Brad Culpepper might have been one of the defensive linemen. Let's see, on the offensive side, Brad Johnson was your QB. And then you had, I think, Michael Pittman as your running back. And Keenan McCardell.
Leonard Fournette.
Ooh, let me see if he was on the. He could have been. I think he was. He was on the most recent one.
Yeah.
Yep. He would work for a more recent one if you wanted to go there.
Yeah. %.
I chose Keenan McCardell, 0.2%.
Oh my Lord. Super Bowl champ. I got two more guesses.
Okay.
With the Jets.
Mm-hmm. Which is only one. So you only have about 25, you only have about 40 players to pick from.
Right.
The one that I let's see if you can remember one.
Damn. Is Riggins?
I believe he could have been.
I don't think he won the Super Bowl one time. That was in '82. He didn't win it with them.
Right. Yeah, you're right. He did not win with. He got to the Jets in 71.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Let me-
The guy who I chose. There's the NFL films where they show after the game with him jumping around with the football at the end of the game.
Defensive lineman.
Let me see here.
I don't know that many Jets. So no, I don't.
Hold on. Let me see what this guy's name was. Okay, not that guy. Let's see. Yes, defensive end. Yes. But that's who I guessed. Let's see who else you. Well, the obvious one is Joe Namath.
Right.
However, you also have.
Who
I
was
believe his name was Nate Sauer. Was one of the wide receivers.
Who was a backup quarterback?
I couldn't even tell you. Besides anybody but the starters, because it wasn't Earl Morrall.
No. Was it? Was it the old Washington quarterback, Sammy Ball? Was he there? Was he with the Jets? Sammy Ball.
I could cheat and tell you that he is a Hall of Famer.
Ooh. Wow. Question for Tim. Do you think Edge goes to AEW?
Yes.
I agree.
I wouldn't doubt if he shows up tonight to help Christian keep the AEW, the TNT championship.
Yeah. They're trying to make out these guys who's in mask to be Adam Cole and all them, but they say his injury is actually legit because I don't know. We'll see. I think it is legit.
It is, from what I hear, yes. Okay.
Jets are the Super Bowl champs. How about Washington's old kicker, Mark Mosley?
Remember, the Jets have only won one Super Bowl.
That's right. This was in the 60s, and that was before his time. Very good morning to both of you. What's up, Nance?
What's up, Nance?
Ball games will be starting up at 1:00.
I'm thinking that London game's over.
Yeah, now I think Atlanta a bit to dust. Leroy Jordan didn't make. He won it.
Jacksonville 23, Atlanta 7.
Wow. So I'm done with that. All I'm gonna do with that right now. Let's do talk. Hey, let's get Tim's picks. Okay, guys? Let's get Tim's picks. I gotta get a read.
By the way, if you want to finish off the grid, the defensive lineman that I picked was Jerry Philbin, who is a guy that went around jumped around at the end of the game with his helmet.
I got you. Is this red? Yes, this is red. I picked the Jags in there. I actually said they would cover. Steelers, Texans. Tim, throw us a score.
Well,
You like the Texans to cover. I mean, to win straight up. You said.
Let me see.
Steelers, Texans.
Who I picked?
Edge is going to go.
What's Houston favored by? Or are they not?
No. Steelers favored by 4.5.
Oh, give me the Texans to cover that. I think they'll win this game outright.
I'm with you on that. I think Steelers win outright. I like, but 4.5's too damn much, man.
Yeah.
you can't give points up if you can't score points. What's your score in this game? You actually picked the Texans to win the game, so
Right. Since the Steelers offense can't score more than 20 points, barring that, I hope Stroud protects the ball. Say 24-20 Houston.
all right, 24-20 Houston. I got 23-21 Steelers. So good game there. Broncos Bears. You like the Broncos to win.
Yes, I do.
They're favored by 2.5.
30-20 Denver.
30-20. I went to 34-16. Pretty close.
Okay.
Commanders Eagles. Eagles 7-point favorites. You like the Eagles straight up? Do you like them to win by 7?
Yeah, they got exposed last week. I'll go 30-17 Eagles.
All right. I went 38-17 Eagles. We both like the Eagles to cover. Vikings Panthers. You picked the Vikings to win. They're favored by 3, though. So how do you want to do that? And
Wow.
the rookie plays. The rookie does play this week. No Andy Dalton.
Yes, he does play. I did see that.
Yeah.
How many are they favored by? 3?
3 Minnesota.
Good, because I think they might just cover 17-13.
17-13. I would actually 31-16. I actually think Minnesota is going. I just don't know if they've got enough to slow down their passing attack.
The problem is that's all they have right now. The Vikings.
Right. The fact is, I think he could throw 45 times today and really, really end up working well. We'll see what happens. Rams, Colts. We all like the Colts to win. The Rams are favored by 1.5, believe it or not.
Yeah,
so
no, I still like the Colts to win here.
I do too. What kind of score you like?
Like 24-20.
24. Oh, wow. And Keith went 24-21. I went 28-24. So how about that? Ravens, Browns.
Yeah, I did pick the Ravens before the week started because I didn't think the Browns defense could contain Lamar Jackson. What's the line? Should be like the Browns by like 2.5 or 3, but
point and a half.
Point and a half. Yeah, I still like the Ravens to win outright, especially
and your starting quarterback is not starting today.
Right. Yeah, like I said, with a rookie quarterback.
Which way you
wow.
going?
I'll say now I'm going to probably up it to like 20-14 Ravens.
20-14. I went 23-21. He went 23-20. All went with the Ravens. Dolphins, Bills. Bills 2.5-point favorites. But you like the Dolphins straight up, you said.
Yes.
So what kind of score you like in this game?
Let's go 33-27 Miami.
33-27. Keith went 34-26. I went 38-20. I actually think it's going to be a blowout. I really think it's going to be a blowout. Bucks and Saints. You like the Bucks to win. Saints are favored by 3, but they've got their quarterback, their backup quarterback in there. Right. I don't like him as much as a lot of people do. Bucks win. What's the score?
I'll say something like 20-16.
20-16. Me and Keith both said 23-20. So we both said that. So we came close. Bengals, Titans. What me and Keith actually took the Titans this week. I know you like the Bengals. Titans are favored by 1.5. What kind of Bengals score you like?
Like 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17-14. 17
Okay. You're not expecting a lot out of these two teams. Cardinals, 49ers. You like your 49ers to win, but will they cover 14? All right. What do you like here?
Actually, the problem is that you wonder if maybe the I don't. Wow. So, you know what? How about make it 30-15? So they just cover by half a point.
All right. Yeah. By full point. Yeah. I got 42. Went 42-14. I think this will be an ass whipping. Patriots, Cowboys. You like the Cowboys to win? 6.5 though. 6.5. Which way you going with that?
Maybe Belichick pulls a great game plan out. 26-20. So I think the Patriots may cover, but the Cowboys will still win.
I went 27-20. How about that? Wow. He went 31-17. Raiders, Chargers. Chargers, 4.5 favorites here in this ball game. You like the Chargers, but do you like them to cover in this ball game?
I do not like them to cover in this spot.
Okay.
Give me. This could be a sneaky high scoring game. Like 33-30.
All right. I actually went 26-23, no cover as well. I like that.
So
and Keith says he thinks it's going to be a blowout, 31-13.
I don't see the Chargers holding anybody at 13 points.
I don't see it either. We'll see. Chiefs, 9-point favorites going to
just end the season.
The Taylorettes. All right. The Jets, Taylorettes.
Oh. Chiefs 38, Jets 13.
And oh my gosh, 38-12 is what I got. I said 4 field goals. They're not even going to get in the end zone. Seahawks, 1.5 at the Giants tomorrow. You picked the Seahawks to win, so I guess you pick up the cover.
Right, yeah. There's no way the Seahawks are only going to win by 1 point. I don't see that happening. Barkley's questionable for this game. Yeah, I think the Seahawks will take this 22-16.
And I put 26-20. And Keith, no, I like 31-18. Keith likes 26-20. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we got for our games today, guys. Don't forget Tuesday night. Hook us up at my Brian's channel. You gonna be there, Tim? You won't be there Tuesday night.
I gotta see what the trivia. I'm like I said, I'm week to week for that right now.
Yeah, I got you.
It depends on what trivia might happen.
Late in the week, you won't see me at all. I'm actually taking off from work Thursday and Friday. We're all Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday next week. After this Monday, it's Columbus Day or something like that. So we get that day off too. So that'll be 5 days that I'm gonna take in a row. We have a big yard sale going on. So that Monday Columbus Day, I'll be doing my picks probably for college that week. I'll probably be doing it because I'll be here.
Well, I'm off that entire week for Columbus Day.
Really?
I'm a personal taking off.
Oh, okay. So will we see you online, or are you taking off doing other stuff?
No. You'll probably see me.
All right.
That's when I'm going to start ramping up my 2007 strat postseason.
All right.
I've just been lazy and don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I got it. I haven't posted anything lately. I really want to do some boxing here soon too. I want to get some more
Glory Days boxing.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy it. You like watching that?
Oh, that's hella fun to watch. I could never get into playing it, but I love seeing other people call. boxing
Very cool.
matches.
For Tim, my name's Rob. Thanks so much for joining us. 5 minutes, man. Your 1 o'clock games on the East Coast start up, and I hope your team wins as long as they're not named Dallas or Philadelphia.
Mhm.
Bye-bye, guys.
All right, bye everybody.